Okay, so we are back. So let's go ahead and take a look at the account list.component.html. And we're gonna need to rename this one. I'm gonna need to delete that and basically just put an underline here and save it. Okay, so because we have actually added a different function and we have actually moved the method remove account elsewhere. So we just need to basically rename this. And here's what's going to happen thus far. We're going to do some other things as well. So we have a button and it's click. Okay? So it's delete. So when you click on the delete, you will call this method. So this method will be called. And if you go into the accounts list.component.ts, this method is here. And then this method is used in order to emit an event. But we haven't subscribed anybody to this variable here, therefore nobody's going to actually get the event. Problems. Okay, so let's go ahead and click that subscribe button on YouTube. No, just kidding. Let's go ahead and subscribe the appcomponent.ts. In order for us to do that, we will need to go into the HTML file. And you see here where it says accounts-list. So we will just need to add an additional line here. Well, we'll need to extend the current line. Delete. And we're going to say equal. And this shall be equal to remove account. So remove ACC. And this one will receive an event. And there we go. So now this app component.ts is subscribed. How is it subscribed? Well, we've used the delete here, and this here is basically our subscription. This is quite different from this because here it goes from child to here it goes from parent to child, while here it's going to go from child to parent. So it's a reverse logic: child, parent, parent, child. So just two different logics, because the child will emit an event, parent will receive it, and then parent will act upon that logic. Okay, I do believe that that is all that we needed to do here in this HTML file. If I have missed something, please don't hang me. But anyway, that's it. That's all that we need to do. Now, app component is subscribed and it will act. Okay, before we are done, there's just one more thing that I would like to do, and let's go over this. Let's create an overview and follow the traits of the logic, see what happens and which exact steps are taken. So you open up the browser. You can click on the delete button here if you like. And it's, well, if I, God, I need to Control S. Just let me save these files. You need to save them too. I failed to save some of them. That doesn't really matter. Just wait for it to reload. So we'll retrace the step of the logic so you can see the exact path that this logic will take. So you can click on the delete button here and one account will be deleted. Now let's see, where did this go and what had happened. Well, the first thing that we need to do is check out the HTML file with the button. So accounts underline list.component.html. Okay, so we're here. You have a button here that we have created, and it says on click call this method here. Okay, let's go ahead and check this method out. So this method here, what it does, it relates to this one here. It says this dot delete dot emit, and it emits an event. It emits a notification of an event or an event, and it passes along the index number of that account to be deleted. Now we go into the app component.html, and right here where we've placed accounts list, there is a subscription where it says delete and then equal remove ACC, remove account. So this one will actually, this app component will be notified of this event. It will be passed the index number, and here the event will actually be the index number here. So remove ACC method will be called. Now the remove ACC method is in the app component, sorry, not spec, app component.ts. And there we go. So remove ACC will be called. It will be given an index number of the account, and then that account will be deleted with a previously defined logic. And it will be gone, eliminated permanently without the possibility of recovery. Anyway, so that is the logic that we have followed here. I know that it can be a little bit complex to understand. I would strongly advise you to go out onto the net and just to read the documentation or whatever you can in regard to the events and the emitting of events. It will possibly help you out a little bit more. Uh, when I advise you to go out onto the net and take a look at the documentation, I am not telling you go out and read whatever somebody has written and take it for granted. No, like go onto the official documentation on the Angular 2 side, see if you can find something there, see if you can find something on reputable forums such as Stack Overflow or someplace like that. Don't just go and accept everything from unverified sources. Anyway, that will be it for this tutorial. I hope to see you in the follow-up.